What's up, people? So I put my 7 hours in today, saw all my clients. Now I'm gonna put my work in. Got my partner, Daniel. For the last few years, we've been working together, collaborating. He's come over from the Midwest and likes how I do things. So we've been working on that for quite a while now. But yeah, so for me, I've been in the gym since I was 12. So this is basically just going to be maintenance for me. This is not something that is a weakness necessarily for sea otter prep, but I obviously don't want to lose anything, so I'm doing this once a week. But yeah, you'll see various
it'd be cool to,
hip leg exercises,
give a little overview of the
upper body as well, very core oriented. And yeah, I'm just gonna let this thing go, and
4 exercises.
You guys can check it out. All right.
And we're going for a few sets, but I just filmed a set of each. So here we're starting up with part of the warm-up. So we're just doing some ballistic work or plyometric work. So it's ankle hops. We're going forward and sideways. So forces are just acting on the feet at different angles. So on the bike, we're getting a lot of input through our feet, through the pedals. So just trying to give the feet a lot of variability here. Now we're going to go into single leg. So I always stress and emphasize to clients the leg that is kicking and the arm that is reaching. So what those will do is keep muscles on that side of the body active, which are going to keep your hips square with your shoulders, and that will allow the leg that's making contact with the ground work more effectively from the foot up the chain to the hip. So we're doing this forward, and then we'll be doing it sideways. Again, we're just getting more of like this lateral input from the foot instead of just front to back. Places a little more demand on the whole body. And works with balance. Get the other side. And then the third way will be through, will be like jumping forward and diagonal. So we call them like just zigzags. That'll be next. There we go. And when you get the timing right here, like the knee driving up towards the chest, it'll just help you lift off the opposite leg. So it just creates a nice fluid movement. All right, so I'm in this long seated dip position. So I'm holding my body up off the ground through the use of my triceps. I got my lower back planted against the wall. So I'm now using one of the quad muscles at pretty much its longest length, because my pelvis is kind of scooped under me and is, in a neutral position. You're getting a whole lot of compression in the abdominal walls, which is great as well. All right, and then what works with the quads are the glutes. So we go over and we hit this slide board. So as a rider, we're obviously stuck to the handlebars. We kind of create this box, and then we got our feet that oppose each other in that split stance. We don't really get out of it. So in training, I always try to get myself into positions that are lacking on the bike, right? So train outside of the riding position to allow that riding position to be more effective. So if we're constantly just training in that position all the time, you'll definitely have some overuse, some compensation going on. And, it always sucks when things arise from like gym work. You never want that in training. All right, so call these alternating Tin Mans. So it's kind of like the Tin Man trying to dance in The Wizard of Oz, but it's like a calibration. Um, working right to center, center to left, and then back. So you're just kind of calibrating to find center. And, we're using quads, opposite hamstrings um, with the arm press. So getting the shoulders, the arms, the chest, and the serratus anterior, deeper muscle underneath the chest there. I love doing that and then going into what is next, which would be a front rack lunge. And front rack is just, it's amazing to maintain like this nice stack position, which is head over shoulders, shoulders over hips, um, nice and upright. And you can't see it, but we got a 45-pound bumper plate on the ground. So it's just to elevate the front foot, get you a little bit more range of motion out of that front leg. Taking a bit of a break here. Geez. There we go. So it's, what you're trying to always do at the lunge is just move like a piston, straight up, straight down. The front knee will translate forward or move forward, and you want that knee to go towards the toe. That will enhance, quad and glute stretch. So when you come up, you can get a better contraction. All right, over in that corner, we're doing, I think, is the best hamstring exercise out there. It's the glute ham raise. I got myself in a nice bear hug. Almost, it looks like I'm rounding, but just kind of completely getting out of the lower back, getting that pelvis to kind of come under you, and making sure I have a lot of heel pressure against the platform that my feet are resting against. That way I never lose, my hamstrings throughout that movement. So that would be the first series of 4 exercises. And we just ran through that for 3 sets. All right. So into the next series, we got the squat with the alternating landmine shoulder press. Very difficult pattern for myself. You just need a really nice, stable platform at the hips. And then, really strong core to core and mid back in between the shoulder blades to be able to get that weight to be pushed, somewhat overhead. We're not going vertical. We're not Olympic lifters here, but working on it. All right, from that, we got the assisted Beckman RDL. I got this one from Chad Beckman. So this is a Romanian deadlift, single leg version of a Romanian deadlift, and you'll see a lot of people do it with the back leg just extended and in the air, but the hips are all cattywampus and they're just not really hitting it very effective. So I just said, screw it. Like I was shown this, and it allows you to work the hips much more effectively. And you do this for a while, then transition into a barbell or with dumbbells, and have that hind leg extending back into the air, just with a much more stable, squared up pelvis with the shoulders. I'm always a fan. I'll crutch any exercise to make it more effective. I don't look at it as making it easier. It's just making you use what the exercise is designed to use. All right, and then we're finishing with skull crusher here. Classic, just tricep exercise. It's like the upper body hamstring. If you're looking at, the shoulder blades and the hips in the same way. I forgot, I think on this day, it rushed for time. So this second round, we only ended up doing. You can do it the time you got.
All right. We got sweaty. Hour and 10. Some nice strength stuff. Always feels good. And already looking forward to the rest of the couple other training days of the week.
All right. Thanks for watching.